G'day everybody, and welcome back to World of Tanks with Napalmer. Today we're getting into another global map confrontation clan wars battle, and this time we'll find ourselves on the streets of Himmelsdorf in our Object 279. Once again, this battle I'm actually calling. One of the oddities of the campaign, considering we do have quite a variety of callers in OKAMI for this campaign, but look, it's going to be a bit of an interesting strat by me here. We're sending a double 50B to the hill, Simple Conqueror to spot the courtyard, two 279Es to defend the banana road on the 8 line, and the rest of the team will be gradually pushing their way down the 1-2 line. Pretty simple strat in terms of complexity, but it's going to come down to how well the team can certainly execute the strat, and ultimately that will that'll bring the result, right? You can see I'm definitely not struggling for words here, as this is not really that entertaining as we're pushing down the 1-2 line, but it's going to get entertaining very quickly as we are about to approach the cap circle, and as we can see by a couple of early spots from the Super Conqueror, the enemy have already started rotating back in anticipation for our push. I say to the team here, don't push too far around, they will re-push into you. Getting a couple of early shots, not quite connecting them. As we poke around, we see that there's a lot more enemy tanks down than we originally thought. 50Bs have already rotated off the hill, regrouping with the 279s. I am pinging it like a madman, telling them to start pushing that tank alley road. Here comes a re-push by them, and we're down our first tank already. The enemy team pushing hard into the 1-2 line. This is KRTN we are fighting, and honestly not looking too good. We're a tank down. This is going to rely on some focus fire to get the results back in our favor. Chan and E100 under heavy fire, literally burning, and not really the result we were looking for in this early game. But now we've trapped a couple of tanks on the 1-2 line. We can get them focus fire down and slowly bring this battle back in our favor. Now, my aim in this game has been absolutely atrocious. It is a caller's curse, as you will. With the 7-8 line now starting to fall, this battle is certainly looking very, very bad for OKAMI clan. It's going to be up to getting these kills to really bring it back in our favor, and the 1-2 line is where it's going to be. Super Conqueror has rotated over to the 3 line to get fire support. Finally get another shot that will connect. Good job, me. I like praising myself sometimes. But with the team starting to bait them into the courtyard, this battle is really starting to level out here. The focus fire from OKAMI here has been spot on. Score now 7-9 in the enemy's favor. Another shot by me not connecting. You can tell obviously that I'm a professional player. I never miss my shots, of course. That would never do. But yep, look, what can I say? I'm just the best player in the world. But we have to aim a little bit better than that if we are going to get the victory here. Finally getting a connecting shot on that 277, and the team collapsing on the southern half of the map, trying to get kills here to swing this battle back in our favor. I'm getting flanked by Object 277, finally able to connect a shot. I would be highly surprised if I bounced at that range. And now in a 3-way crossfire, I tried to get into a position where I'm only going to be exposed to 2 tanks rather than 3. And with a 1-shot right in front of me, the enemy is trying to shield him. And I decide, well, may as well go for the tank that's an easier shot, right? Enemy connecting a shot on my ammo rack, and a convenient rubble pile here, able to protect me from the enemy. But the score was so even, it's going to take a miracle to get the victory here. The team on the J line pushing up to get the kill on the Chieftain. And I don't think I'm going to last much longer, unfortunately, when a 279 over peaks like that. That being said, though, the team has managed to do some work elsewhere. We're now 1,600 hit points up with a 12-12 score, getting as close as I possibly can on the streets of Himmelsdorf. And now it's all up to these little tiny microplayers and how we get the victory here. Chieftain here is hull down, not exactly the easiest target to get the kill on. So I say, alright guys, come on, let's push around, let's kill this 279, ignore the Chieftain for now, because the 279's got all the hit points. If we can get the 279, should be an easy victory for us. Natitsia, taking it quite literally here, has pushed into the 279. But look, with the other two being a one-shot, the other two 279s on our team, Dante and Bishank, are able to take out them quite easily and clean up a very, very close game, and a very important game too, if I remember correctly. Checking out the post-game stats on Himmelsdorf, we do see that we somehow managed to do 3,600 damage. Even Lightning somehow has to hit the ground once, right? But look, I will not admit that I played terribly that game. No siree. That being said though, quite a couple of crucial shells there certainly did swing the tide in our team's favour. Massive shout out to Pashank and Dante for doing a lot of work in this battle. Tetsuya also doing incredible work, and the team really focused firing on the key targets in that late game fight. Look at the damage split between the two teams here. We can certainly see that a lot of damage was spread out between both teams, and it came down to the wire. It came down to who made those little tiny micro plays at the end of the game when everyone's frantic, everyone's talking over each other. This is what truly defines some of the really close battles, and communication, I would say, is probably the #1 key aspect to winning a Clan Wars battle. Being able to say, I'm a one-shot, I need to hide, so your caller understands that you can't make a push when they ask you to, or being able to say, okay, we can definitely make this little play here, we can push on. These tiny little plays that people make are what win the game. Checking out the detailed report, we can see we did make a slight profit with a battle payments booster on, which is not too shabby considering that it was a very expensive game. The object 279. Folks, that's the end of another Clan Wars replay. We've got much more coming along the way. Make sure you send your replays through for your chance to be featured here on the channel. And until next time, have a great day, and I'll see you then.